What is up, fight fans, and welcome back to Elite MMA. We were promised a heavyweight masterpiece at UFC 321, the two fastest, most technical big men in the sport, Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane, finally facing off. This was a title eliminator, a dream match, and the culmination of months of hype. But instead of a champion being crowned, we got a nightmare ending, a fight stoppage, an alleged eye poke, and a controversial no contest that has sent the entire MMA world into a frenzy. The debates are raging across social media right now. Did Gane intentionally foul? Was Aspinall exaggerating the injury because he was losing? And what does this mean for Jon Jones, for Alex Pereira, and for the future of the heavyweight division? Today, we dive deep into the UFC 321 main event, dissect the tape, bring you the fighter reactions, and tell you what should happen next. This is the only breakdown you need. Hit that like button, subscribe to Elite MMA, and let's get straight into the chaos. First, let's talk about the action we did get. This fight was living up to the absolute highest standards. From the opening bell, this was a pace no one expected from two heavyweights. It felt like a middleweight fight, all speed, angles, and technical striking. Tom Aspinall was light on his feet, using those feints and that range to try and set up his big punches, while Ciryl Gane was showcasing his elite footwork, bouncing off the cage, and using his jab to control the distance. Gane actually looked fantastic. He was landing some sharp counterpunches, he was moving Aspinall where he wanted him, and you could see Aspinall's nose was even starting to bleed early, a rare sight for the champion. Gane looked focused, motivated, and was definitely winning the exchanges. But, as the first round was about to end, disaster struck. They both engaged, Gane pushed forward, and it was a flailing hand that resulted in a double eye poke to Tom Aspinall. The man was instantly reeling. The referee immediately stepped in and the clock was paused. Now, the rules are clear. A fighter has up to 5 minutes to recover from an accidental foul like an eye poke. If they cannot continue after that time, the fight is over. Aspinall took the full time, but it wasn't enough. He looked completely compromised. The image of him telling the referee he could not see out of one of his eyes is chilling. The doctor checked him, the referee made the call, and the fight was officially declared a no contest. What this means for the title is crucial, since it was an unintentional foul and the fight was stopped before the end of the second round, which would have required a decision based on the scorecards. Tom Aspinall retains his heavyweight championship. He goes home with his title, but with a massive cloud of controversy hanging over his head. Let's get into the social media war zone. Two major theories have dominated the discussion, and we're going to tackle them both right now, starting with Ciryl Gane. First, was Gane's eye poke intentional? You have a ton of fans calling Gane a dirty fighter, suggesting he resorted to fouling because Aspinall's speed was too much. Our analysis here at Elite MMA says no. Look at the footage again, frame by frame. The strike was awkward, yes, but it happened during a forward engagement. Gane was fighting beautifully, he was winning the round. Why would a fighter who is dominating the exchange risk a deduction, or worse, a disqualification, especially when he's moments away from a potential 10-9 round on the scorecards? Gane has always been known for his technical style. This was an unintentional accident that resulted from a fast, aggressive exchange. Blaming Gane for quitting is simply an unfair narrative. The real heat, however, is on the champion. This is the brutal question. Did Aspinall see himself bleeding, see himself down on the cards, and take the escape route? Did he quit because he saw an easy way to retain his title without taking any more damage? We vehemently disagree with the quit narrative, and here's why. Point 1. The severity of the injury. An eye poke is a hellish injury, and this was a double eye poke. Your eyelids don't provide ironclad protection. A forceful jab to the eye socket causes deep, searing pain and immediate vision loss. The pain receptors in your eye don't just heal in 5 minutes. If a professional fighter tells a doctor and a referee he cannot see, you have to take that seriously. It is a career-threatening risk to continue fighting when your vision is compromised. Point 2. The logic of the champion. Tom Aspinall is one of the most dynamic one-shot knockout artists in the heavyweight division. The fight was only 1 round deep. Aspinall is fully capable of eating 4 rounds of abuse and landing 1 perfect punch in the 5th to get the win. To suggest he would throw away his chance at a definitive victory just to save himself from 1 round of discomfort is a huge insult to his competitive spirit. He had 4 rounds to turn the ship around. He did not quit. He was medically incapable of continuing. So, the dust is settling, but the division is more confusing than ever. What does the UFC do now? Option 1, the immediate rematch. This is the only answer. Gane proved he is elite. Aspinall still holds the title. They need to run it back, a definitive, clean fight to settle the score. This is what the fans deserve. Option 2, the champion callouts. The aftermath has seen other big names jump in. John Jones, Alex Pereira. They're all talking about the heavyweight division again. Pereira, in particular, made noise, suggesting he wants to clean up the division. But let's be real, the fight that matters, the fight that has the momentum, is the rematch. The UFC simply cannot move on without running Aspinall versus Gane 2. This was a disappointing end to a phenomenal night of fights, but it's moments like these that make MMA so compelling and so controversial. We want to hear from you. Was the stoppage fair? Do you side with the quitters, or do you stand with the champion? Drop your take in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to Elite MMA for the best fight analysis on YouTube, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our immediate reaction to the next major UFC announcement. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.